Right.
You don't need to, you know, when you
Right.
see people going la 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 la
Because
la la,
then
la la la, you don't need to do that. When you just sing, so when I sing, I try and keep that in mind. It's something that I saw from a video of yours a lot. Maybe Janelle showed me something years ago, but it was, you don't have to, you know, la 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 la, you just la 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 la, la 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 la, la, and it will just fill your lungs up because it's heavier and it goes in or something like, yeah.
And don't say
Yeah.
fill.
Yeah.
I never like to see you fill beyond your resting capacity.
Okay.
It shouldn't go beyond. It should just go, and it just comes in,
Yeah.
and then you squeeze it out.
So when I'm squeezing, should it feel like I'm
Don't
kind of
squeeze
doing
your
a?
chest. This should have nothing to do with your chest.
Okay. Should it feel like I'm doing like a standing sit up of some kind, maybe, or something
No.
like that?
Just down in your lower abdominals,
Okay.
straight across from your hip bones.
Okay.
Open that, soften that space to let the air in. No, pop it open. Open, drop, and slump.
Slump.
Open, drop, and slump. Like this. Open here. Open it. Now say ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Hey 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 hey.
Hey hey hey.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
Ha ha ha.
How, how.
That's good. And see the bottom of that, it was like this lung bladder.
Uh-huh.
And the bottom of that was what was opening and closing the bladder. Not literally, but you create a space for it and it will come.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of other things that singers make a lot of fuss about breathing, and if they would breathe without actively breathing, is possible.
And I feel like sometimes maybe I get a little lazy when I'm, you know, doing an acoustic show and I just kind of slouch over and sing and I just kind of let the voice take over rather than let the body do what it's supposed to do.
You want to encourage 100% cooperation from this part of your body to initiate the sound there. And you want to be able to sling it around. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Just from here.
Hey.
Keep going. Hey. That's all been done down there. And
it's actually quite a little workout when you're not used to it, yeah.
Yeah, it can be.
So I could tell my wife I worked out today. It's good. She wouldn't buy it.
Well, she has to answer to me.
That's right.
Now, we're going to do a few more things to solidify this.
Okay.
And when I say support, I mean tuck your behind underneath your body.
Okay.
So your legs are like standing.
Am I kind of squeezing my rear to kind of make me a big line down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it comes from here, and it's going to find its resonance.
Okay.
Which is the soundboard that everything has to pass. It has to buzz and make the soundboard vibrate.
Sure.
To ring, and we're going to find that in your head.
Okay.
Bluegrass singers sing their noses.
Yeah.
Broadway show, people sing belt voice, usually various other styles take advantage of the mask and the empty things there. I think the perfect thing is to put your fingers back on your head and find where your cowlick is.
Which one?
Yeah. Find one in the middle.
Yeah, I got one. I got
The
mine.
main one.
Yeah, the main one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's wearing hats that gives you that.
Interesting.
I mean,
There is a
obviously
use for
not
that
the
after all.
Obviously not the first one,
Yeah.
but I started wearing a lot of hats and I started finding cowlicks all over my head. But I want you to sensitize it with your fingers a little bit.
Okay.
Tap it. So now I want you to say naganoo naganee.
Naganoo naganee.
Dagadoo dagadee.
Dagadoo dagadee.
Dagadoo dagadee.
Dagadoo dagadee.
Magamoo magamee.
Magamoo magamee.
Bugaboo bugabee.
Bugaboo bugabee.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Naganee naganoo.
Naganee naganoo.
Dagadee dagadoo.
Dagadee dagadoo.
Magamee magamoo.
Magamee magamoo.
I want your tongue slapping up against that spot, and I want you to make the sound
Okay.
in the area of your hair and scalp that you have managed to stretch up. We don't have much actual room for this
Sure.
because the skin in our head is so tight.
Yeah.
But we want to imagine stretching up and putting a buzz
Zzz.
in that as we lift it. And I want you to imagine you're pulling it away from, pulling your scalp away from its base,
Okay.
so we can create a chamber behind it.
Okay.
Naganee naganoo.
Naganee naganoo.
Dagadee dagadoo.
Dagadee dagadoo.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Gabagee.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Sing the first line of the song on that.
The one I just did?
Doesn't matter.
Car broke down on the way to drop the kids at 6 a.m.
Keep it higher.
The second time this week.
Second time.
The second time this week. She'll be late again.
Okay, this week she'll be late again. The second time this week she'll be late again.
The second time this week. She'll be late again.
Late again.
Late again.
Hum the end.
Again.
Hum the end. Late again.
Late again.
Now, hold it lifted.
Okay.
You want to find your space up there on the outside of your head.
Okay.
Do gabagee gabagoo.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Gabagee.
Gabagee gabagoo.
Sing along.
The car broke down on the way to drop the kids at 6 a.m. The second time this week, she'll be late again.
The second time this week, she'll be late again.
The second time this week, she'll be late again.
She'll pull up on she'll.
The second time this week, she'll be late again.
That was better.
Okay.
Yeah. When you let go, it doesn't have enough support to sustain its pitch. And
Okay.
it goes a little bit out of tune.
Okay.
I can't tell whether it's sharp or flat.
Okay.
And then when you hit on the solid notes, it's back again.
Yeah.
So your singing has become inconsistent,
Yeah.
and we need something you can rely on.
Sure.
This thing, we need to get a narrow place for this to resonate.
Okay.
Imagine a whale's spout hole or something.
All right.
Give yourself the human skull is so resonant. It's like, I wonder when we're not all called melon heads. The human skull is the same basic physical consistency as a watermelon. It's got a semi-hard organic shell,
Yeah.
a bunch of squishy stuff inside. And when I was told that by this doctor at Santa Barbara, that's what I said. Wasn't that what's inside? How can you resonate on something that's like oatmeal? And you just do. You create. It's like seeing people thump watermelons.
Yeah.
And there's a sweet spot. Dum, 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 dum. You can find that is up here as far out of your body at the top as this is connected to the ground down below.
Okay.
And it sort of runs together. So this should initiate action here. Good. And don't forget diphthongs. Diphthongs, you may not know or may know. I learned them, I guess, in 4th grade and forgot them in 5th grade. But they're the words, 2-part words. A. It's not A, it's not E, it's A.
A.
I. O.
O.
Ow.
Ow.
Oi.
Oi.
Yeah. You have to articulate both halves of the word.
I have a tendency to cut words off on the
Yes.
end of, and that's something that I need to focus and finish on. I work on it whenever when I'm singing, I'm thinking about it, but the words, I'll cut them off.
Right. I'm going to have you for a while sing everything with a power gasp.
Okay.
Yeah. Long, long time. Time.
Long, long time. Time.
Listen to the power gasp.
Okay.
Long, long time.
Long, long time.
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 Long, long time.
Long, long time.
You did it just a second ago. It was a M. Has a little.
Long, long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll help you sustain that throughout. When you go down, that's when you lose your support, not when you go up. That's right, you're quite an unusual case.
So my understanding is when you're actually singing lower down here, you need more support for the lower notes than you do in the higher notes. Is that generally the case?
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be. They both need extra. As you go more toward the limits of your range, you need extra support. And sometimes the hard way is so obvious because you're going up and it's climbing up.
Sure.
It's more treacherous.
And I've learned to not try and overdo and sing things I shouldn't be singing in the first place. So I don't get to a point where I'm overly straining unless I'm doing a request and people just want to hear it. But I don't make it a habit to try and sing things I'm not capable of singing. But I do some songs where it's really at the highest part of my register, and I do pretty well on that.
Yeah, your upper register is you have to go up into here.
Sure.
And you do. But when you come down, especially when you dip down for a short period of time,
okay,
you get your voice thrown out of whack for nothing because you don't get big reward.
Yeah.
You're picking up a couple notes down there.
Of course. Yeah.
And let's do the dugga-dee, dugga-doo.
Dugga-dee, dugga-doo.
Mugga-mee, mugga-moo.
Mugga-mee, mugga-moo.
See how there's a kind of click attached to that?
Sure, yeah.
And
now I just want to sing with my hand on my head now.
Dugga-dee, dugga-doo.
Dugga-dee, dugga-doo.
Mugga-mee, mugga-moo.
Mugga-mee, mugga-moo.
Bugga-bee, bugga-boo.
Bugga-bee, bugga-boo.
Mugga-mee, mugga-moo.
Mugga-mee, mugga-moo.
Gabba-gee, gabba-goo.
Gabba-gee, gabba-goo. Woo, woo.
Now sing the first line.
Car broke down on the way to drop the kids at 6 a.m.
The kids at 6 a.m.
The kids The kids at 6 a.m.
Kids at 6 a.m.
The kids at 6 a.m.
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 Give me a power gas.
a.m.
Yeah.
The car broke down. The car broke down on the way to drop the kids at 6 a.m.
There.
There you go. Yeah. For sure.
That's the way to force yourself. Give yourself something to do at the end of it.
Okay.
Don't disappear into nothing. Besides, silence is not nothing. It's
Sure, and that's a habit I need to
Right.
really get out of because I just kind of tail it off out there rather than
Yeah.
finishing it
You need
strong.
to cut off with energy.
Okay.
Okay, let's take the next line.
Okay. The second time this week she'll be late again.
Give me clicks.
Okay.
Second time this week, she'll be late.
The second time this week she'll be late again.
Yeah. Give me power gas.
The second time this week she'll be late again. Again.
And give the cutoff to indicate the silence.
Okay.
And
Again.
yeah.
Without being too dramatic, you know.
Wait.
Second time this week she'll be late again.
Yeah, because this is something we're trying to overcome.
Right.
I'm having you do more of those power releases
Okay,
than I
that's
would
great.
normally have you do.
Okay.
But I think we have to go far to correct that.
Okay.
So, next phrase.
She's a single mom with a stack of bills piled high.
Don't end until you reach the end of high. She's
Okay.
She's a what?
She's a single mom with a stack of bills piled high.
High, high,
High.
high.
High. She's a single mom with a stack of bills piled high. Let's give us that. I don't generally sing that quite like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded good
Different.
though.
Yeah. With her boys asleep, she just lays and cries.
She just lays and cries.
She just lays and cries.
Carry it, keep the tone in it so you can give a power.
With her boys asleep, she just lays and cries.
Lays and cries.
Lays and cries.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
So it's almost adding extra enunciation.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like,
forced.
it's
the
like forced enunciation.
What is it? It's the forced at the ending. Like cries.
Right.
The I forget what you called it. It was
Power
the-
gas.
Power gas. Yeah.
Yeah. And some songs take. This is not the ideal song. I wouldn't have chosen this from all the songs in the world.
Sure.
Some of them lend themselves to it. You know, you got to have it on every note.
Sure.
This one is a little harder, but it's fine for our purposes.
Sure.
So, let's go on with her and see what she's doing next.
It wonders when her pain's gonna end.
And wonders when her pain...
And wonders when.
Go right all the way to the end.
Okay. And wonders when her pain's gonna end.
And wonders when her pain's gonna end. Live on the ends.
And wonders when.
One.
And wonders when her pain's gonna end.
Can you power gas off?
And wonders when.
Wonders, I need that end.
Okay. And wonders when.
And wonders when.
And wonders when her pain's gonna end.
Yeah, see the diff is flew out the hole.
Yeah.
And it kept your presence there.
It's almost like you have to unlearn your own muscle memory to relearn
Yeah.
it the right way.
But it sounded great, isn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's the clarity is so much cleaner.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, we have a minute.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a lot of stuff because
Yeah.
I'm assuming, are you